season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense, and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 75 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
On second and a couple. Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he goes out right around the 39. Stafford finding Jefferson there. First down, L.A. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down with Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on the tape that we saw in this game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So a big play there on 4th. And now 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Well, the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Kamara off the draw. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. From midfield, here's Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On first down, he'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Henderson running straight ahead. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Stafford now to throw. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding it over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
They'll run here with Akers. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On the double. Right open.
Play action, now it's Lance. He'll find his tight end, it's Adam Troutman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line. No.
Lance now on first down. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that will bring up second down. Now Lance. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. That's the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. That's an extra point. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Well, Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2nd and 12. On the counter, here's Kamara. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. On first down, Stafford here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Akers. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lance on the bootleg, rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, red.
And Lance now to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 34. For the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll run here with Akers. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 4th down, and we go from one mat to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Hurry, hurry.
start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they work this well outfield across the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On first down, Lance. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And this one taken in by Olave. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
Now Lance again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Lance looking to throw it. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Olave holds it in. Touchdown! Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a little more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams ready to go on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if your team has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time...
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lance, he'll buy some time right. Pass complete, finds Thomas going across the middle. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, break. Now, bam.
Throwing now is Lance. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And they'll make this a 4-point game. Drive here, just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. That'll be caught by Cobb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 60 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now left side on the swing pass. A little juke. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Now it's Stafford. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now Stafford. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the middle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He'll dump this off to Akers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Stafford now to throw. Akers back-to-back catches. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. At least, I guess, if you're cheering for the winning side, you know.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose.
Bigger, better, petty, don't matter. Far as that teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish.